with that, I'm so excited to bring up your feature act. He's a local favorite, has a special out on YouTube, and has a podcast about the Cincinnati Reds. Please make a lot of noise for Chris Weir.
Thanks, gang. Hey, round of applause for Rashika and Paige. Thank you guys for hanging out here. Oh boy, the energy is so fun so far. I love it. It is the best crowd. I do really love performing here. This is a really good club because you don't realize that till you go other places and it's dog shit. Like, I'll tell you this, one of the last shows that I did, it went off the rails, but it happened after the show. What happened was, it was after the show, I went to walk to my car, and I was parked down like this dark alleyway. And as I'm walking to my car, this young woman leaves a bar that was attached to the club, and she goes to walk down that same dark alleyway that I am. So it's like just the two of us, late at night. I don't want her to feel uncomfortable with some strange dude walking behind her, so I decided to do this. I decided to take out my keys, go to hit my key fob, so she sees my car go off, like knows I have purpose. But instead, I accidentally hit the trunk button. She noticed. As soon as she got parallel with my car, my trunk pops open. She starts to panic. I start to panic. The lady tied up in my trunk, she starts to panic. Heads on a swivel, gang. Like, I always try to give women the benefit of the doubt of being a complete creep, because I think guys inherently probably the creepiest things on the planet. We've earned it. We're pretty good at it. Like, I was reading this story recently about Einstein, and you guys know Einstein, right? E equals MC squared. You've seen the poster. Einstein, really famous for being really smart. Einstein also kind of famous for having sex with his cousins, which even cooler now that you know that. Einstein fucks. But a lot of people still try to defend that act just because it's Einstein. They'll be like, yeah, but a lot of people slept with their relatives back then. They didn't know. They knew. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Einstein knew. He's one of the most brilliant people ever. Like, this dude could calculate how everything in the universe was expanding relative to everything else around him. You're telling me he can't figure out why his kid's eyes don't point in the same direction? Get real, Einstein. Also, what an unfortunate name for the big theory that he's known for, the theory of relativity. For a guy that's sleeping with his relatives, I'd shop around a few more names. Unless that name was like an ultimatum to like an even worse one, like his lab partner had to talk him back from it. Just being like, Einstein, you cannot call us a theory of my cousin's big juicy ass. He's like, but yo, dog, it keeps on expanding, no cap. Pretty sure that's how he spoke. I watched a Ken Burns documentary. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. Woo! Late show. Oh, let's get a little bit more dirty. I was reading this story recently about how this woman, she was selling her farts in jars online to the horniest dudes on the planet. Have you read this story? Oh, yeah. Are you the lady? You could retire if you were. I would too. Oh my God, take advantage of these horny bastards. Seriously, fuck those idiots. Okay, for anyone else that isn't like a science professor like us two right here. This woman, honest to God, okay, she was selling her farts online to the horniest dudes on the planet, and she had to stop. Not because like the man shut her down, because who's buying farts in jars online? No, she had to stop because she physically couldn't keep up with the demand and had to check herself into a hospital from farting too much. Jesus. First off, the work ethic. I gotta point that out. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool work ethic. But the thing I don't understand is why was she exerting herself to like this degree, right? Well, actually, first off, doesn't buying a fart seem like more of an in-person purchase? If we're being honest, more like an impulse buy. Like as opposed to like some freak being at home online being like, yeah, I need that fart, but I can wait 6 business days. Put it in the fart cart for now. Patient and horny, very odd energy combination, you know? I mean, fucking like door dashing a fart is less creepy at that point. But the thing I don't understand is why was she exerting herself to that degree where she had to check herself into a hospital, right? Because she could just sell like air to these people. They wouldn't know. And who is honest to God going to call into the Better Business Bureau with that complaint? Who has the balls to call in and be like, yes, hello, buckle up. This ain't a call for a rook. I ordered Summer Breeze. This is clearly autumn mist. Now I got pink eye. You should look into them. Whoever orders that shit has a fucking like hard drive under their floorboard. Hey, speaking about hard drives that are illegal, how about Les Wexner, huh? Ended up on the Epstein list. How about that? You know him, the big Ohio dude? Oh, that's a weird applause for a worldwide pedophile. Yeah, I know him. Good stuff. Real big fan. That dude, that doesn't help his cause. His name, Les Wexner. He sounds like a superhero whose only power is to fuck kids. Exactly. All right, I'll get off of this. It's so weird that that's politics now. It's the most interesting thing of our time, and I got to talk about like fucking haircuts and shoestrings up here to entertain you idiots. I'm sorry. I'm teasing.
I know I'm an idiot. Go there.
No, you're not an idiot. I was honestly being facetious, sarcastic to the morons over here. Let's see. Okay, you guys have been fun so far. I have been trying to lose weight. I'm trying to, I know I look really sexy up here, but I'm trying to lose some weight. And I hate this. You guys ever like these health contrarians in your life? Like you present them like a new diet idea and they always got to shoot it down. Like I was telling my friend Reese, I was like, hey, for breakfast, I'm thinking about just having a banana and black coffee. And they're like, oh, well, that's not enough protein. I'm like, oh, well, back to McDonald's and Red Bull, I guess. Oh, okay, sorry, we got a thing happening here. I think we got it like settled. Sorry, you guys weren't paying attention to me and I heard like 1,000 other like conversations happening. That's all good. We're figuring it out, almost finished, and we're getting it done. All right, go figure a guy wearing a backwards ball cap is being a problem in public. All right, round of applause for the door guy taking care of business. All right, we'll move on to another joke. What else am I doing here? Oh, I was talking about being fat. Okay, I just got a CPAP machine, everybody. How about that? Real big piece of garbage up here. Where's my Weezers in the house? I saw you come in. I clocked you. I had to get a CPAP machine. What I did, I had to have like a Zoom conference call with the doctor to figure out if I was a piece of shit enough for this. And we're having a conversation, and in the middle of the Zoom conversation, the doctor interrupts me. And he just goes, whoa, so how big's that neck? It's like, well, before this conversation, I would say not shockingly big, but it gets the job done. Like, I'm not a doctor, but I'm starting to think he isn't either. Right? Because I'm pretty sure, like, the first thing they tell you in, like, going to, like, medical school is, like, when you're giving a diagnosis, not to start off with, whoa! Like you just saw a new Marvel movie. Whoa, that's sick! But I did try to, yeah, let it out, pretty please. Make up for the first show. I'm not feeling good about it. But I did try to for a while. I tried to like focus on like my health or whatever, and I quit drinking booze, got off alcohol entirely. I quit for like 3 years. At the end of that 3 years, I gained 30 pounds. How about that? Fuck me! I was furious. I quit drinking beer and I got a beer belly. It makes me so nervous now to ever quit smoking weed for the fear of like the end of 3 years. I'll wake up with like a Rick and Morty tattoo or something. Just look down like, oh no! I work at Chipotle. But that's what I'm saying. It felt like I quit the bad thing, but still got the result of the bad thing, right? That'd be like if you quit smoking meth. Right, if you got off that sweet, sweet glass for like 3 years, and at the end of that 3 years, you lose your teeth, but like in a mountain biking accident. Right, you're on the trails, hopping around, all of a sudden you flip over your handlebars, bust out your grill, and you're like, God damn it! I should have been smoking meth this whole time. Whole time mess. Should have been. Things are good. Back on the meth now, so I feel good about that. Pretty good. Let's see. A lot of my friends are having kids now. That seems to be like the topic of conversation. I know, gross, right? Get them out of here. Fuck them. Fuck kids. We're at the Late Show. We don't have custody. We can do whatever we want. They're in the car right now. I don't even know what that meant. But yeah, a lot of my friends are having kids, so we're talking about that. I'm not sure if it's going to happen for us, because to be totally honest, I shoot blanks in the bedroom, and it's really difficult for my wife to concentrate with me firing guns during sex. She's a trooper. State trooper. Actually, it's not even true, because we have this rule at our place. That is, we don't allow any guns or any dildos. And we do it for the exact same reason. We do it because we know that eventually I'm just going to use them on myself. Guys, you know what I'm talking about. Don't leave me hanging up here. It's not a sexual thing, it's a boredom thing. And a texture thing, too, let's be honest. What are those ridges about, huh? If you ever hear anything like, oh, what happened to Chris? Friendly fire. Whatever you find on my nightstand, it's been in my mouth. You guys are a bunch of freaks out there. We just introduced a vibrator into the bedroom, though, which I think is pretty fun. You know, give it up for vibrators, everybody. Just the women. Go figure. I know, dudes, AI's taking all of our jobs. It's bullshit, I hear you. I'm on your side. I do like the vibrator, but I do have a suggestion, though, for vibrators that have, like, multiple settings on them. And I think they should all come with kill switches, right? And I get how ignorant I look up here as a straight male telling you how vibrators should be made, right? Like, yeah, I think all vibrators should come with a set of cast iron balls and a Pete Rose rookie card. Come on, ladies. We got to do everything. But I do think they should come with the kill switch, because it's fun getting to, like, climax together when you want to. But it's kind of like a downbeat in that whole experience when you have to, like, cycle back through all the settings you went through to get there, right? That's kind of like a bummer, right? You come, then you just got to be like, and then you miss that off switch, and then you have to cycle back through all those settings again. And it's like, geez, just get this out of my butt, you know? You know? I mean, we could take it out first and find that off switch. I don't understand. Logistics. I'm kind of worried about, like, Alzheimer's for me, and, like, just all these other, like, I don't think it'll be hard, like, to distinguish between, like, me getting old and just being a dumbass. Like, because, like, dementia, I think that's going to be something for me. Do you guys ever have this where you're at the top of the steps, you have purpose, you go to walk down the steps, and by the time you get to the bottom, you already shit your pants? You know what I'm talking about? You're down like, why does it smell like shit down here? All right, that needs work. I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to do a couple more things here. You guys have been super fun. You guys are sick freaks, so I'm going to try to figure out what you guys want to hear. Okay. It's all penises drawn on here. I don't understand what I'm looking at. That is a thick one. My wife and I, we got this little deal going on right now. This man quit smoking marijuana for 2 months. She'll stop smoking cigarettes forever. And that's it. That's the deal. And at first, I didn't think I could do it. Didn't think I could, but now I'm actually 30 days into it. I'm 30 days strong. Thanks to the support. Really appreciate that. But I'm pretty sure I can do it. I'm pretty sure I can keep lying to my wife. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm brave. A little odd woos in the back. Don't understand that. But no, she doesn't really care. This happened not that long ago. We went to Hawaii, and the most interesting thing that happened while we were there is that we went to this nude beach where I ended up smoking pot with this naked dude while I was also naked, which wasn't part of the original itinerary, but it wasn't an upcharge, so I made the right call. What happened was we just went to a regular beach during the day. There was this like catty corner to this nude beach. And after a handful of beers during the afternoon, started feeling a little saucy. Decided to walk over to the nude beach. And a lot of naked people over there, obviously. But like the next thing you pick up on right away in this world where like pretty much everyone's naked is that all the clothed people who are wearing like swimming trunks and shorts look wildly perverted. Yeah, because all the naked people are busy being sociable. They're hanging out in the center, they're dancing, they're mingling around, they're having a good time. Then you got this wall of creep hanging out in the back in the shadows. Like, no, we'll hang out back here with our cargo shorts on. These binoculars are prescription. So we just didn't want to be associated with the creepy clothed people. So the game plan became right away was that I was just going to be the designated naked person for my wife and I. So that's what we did. Walk in the center with all the naked people, and we set up shop. Flipped open a couple towels, set down our beach bag, and I go, and I peel off my trunks. Then I light a cigarette, and as soon as I do that, this naked dude sees me, he turns, and he walks towards me, and I never tried this hard in my life, not to look at another man's penis. And it was a sincere challenge. Like, I didn't look directly at it, but I could tell he was hanging 10. Very confident man, probably king of the beach, for all I knew. But he just wanted to bum a light for his cigarette, so I give him my lighter. I'm like, yeah, sure, you're in charge around here, obviously. He lights his smoke, and he looks at me, he's like, hey, do you... I think we can drop the charades at this point. I'm not a cop. I'm not wearing a wire. You can tell that. And also, of course, I smoke pot. I'm naked on a public beach right now. Where do you think I draw the line? That'd be a very bizarre person to exist, right? Like, yeah, I'll get naked in public around total strangers, but what's that? Pot? No malarkey for me. Real square peg over here. So I said, heck yeah, I'll smoke some of your pot. So he had to go walk back to his towel area to grab his pot because he wasn't wearing any pockets either. Had to grab that. By the time he comes back, my wife and I were sitting on our towels. So he goes to kneel down by us. And when he does that, I could hear it land. That's big, right? If it makes a noise. It sounded like some rogue bocce ball landing next to us. Just like, heads up! Kicked up sand in my wife's eyes. No apologies. Didn't even replace his divot. And I got stoned with the king. Hey, you guys, been a hoot. Enjoy the rest of your night. Tip your waitstaff.